Welcome to your monthly focus for April 2020. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it right back to you. So, collectively, let's just look really fast before we get into your own personal reading of your sign. April is the fourth month, so it is the 4 energy. And 2020, we know, is the yearly energy of 4 as well. So we are being asked to look at, if we're looking at the 4 energy on its own, we're looking at stability, building structure, building balance, having a practicality about things, a realist approach, perhaps. If you go 4 plus 4, it's an 8, and it's about learning how to walk with a sense of integrity, that people trust you unconditionally, that it goes both ways, and learning how to bring this into relationships, one-on-ones, communities, families. If you look at the 4 and 4 together as the 44, and I don't really think it counts in numerology, but the 44 would bring in opportunity, absolutely, but we would be reevaluating a lot of things. So that is, in a nutshell, the numerology for April 2020. Until we I was going to say until we meet again, but we're going to meet again in about 2 seconds, because here comes your video. Welcome, Cancer. Let's get right to the cards and see what they have to say for the month of April for you. I'll cut them. And let's get the whole deck in my hand. And 8 of Swords. Wow, your perceptions are changing. Your thoughts are changing. This is a month where you realize that you're not trapped, that you can go forward. So maybe new information opens up to you. Maybe the path that you have been walking lately, it could be almost split into different things. It could be home and family or a career, or it could be different career paths, or different choices within the family environment. But you're seeing it as being something different, something that you wanted or something that you imagined, that would bring you in security, would bring you in safety, a balance kind of feeling, a peace of mind, a happiness, a joy. And you're realizing of what you have put up with, or what you have accepted as your truth, is no longer needs to be your truth. And so you're looking at things from a different angle, a different light. You may be collaborating with other people, or a new, more like-minded people, or a different crowd, or something that's giving you a different outlook or a different perspective on how you always viewed something in the past. And so the scenery is the same, but it's changing in your eyes. Absolutely. We have the Page of Cups. So the more you wish, the more you just believe and dream of something, this month has the empowerment to actually bring that into your life. The veil is very thin when this card appears. The veil is very thin, and it's thinned for the main reason is to bring in a new path, a new part of your life, a new twist in your path that's going to lead to happiness and joy and giggles and laughters and a sense of peace and a sense of harmony. So start imagining this month, set out 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. I mean, we're all trapped within our homes for the most part. So 5 minutes a day is a little bit more easier to free up than other times in our life. And give it to yourself. To imagine a different future. To imagine, I mean, our perceptions are changing. So you may be looking at something in a whole new context, a whole new light, and you're like, wow, if I could do that, if I could step into that, what would it be like? As your perceptions are changing, your viewpoints expanding, so to speak, you're seeing things differently, and you're starting to think about how you can work that into your life. And I would celebrate the fact that you would do that this month, because it will lead you onto a new path. It could be a whole different reality that you wake up to when May comes around, perhaps. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So where has your focus been over the previous month or maybe years? And where should it have been? When you look back and you gave your focus and your attention, your time, your energy to certain areas of your life, what was the most? Where did you put a lot of that focus and energy? And is it where it should have been? And are you switching your viewpoint to where your focus needs to be going forward? But I think it's more important that we're looking at where our focus has been to see if we've wasted time or energy or finances, perhaps, or we gain those things in our life because of our focus. And it will allow us to reset, recalibrate our intentions going forward, our focus going forward. The Hierophant. So the more you actually are realistic about what you want, tapping into your sage wisdom. So there is a huge presence within this card for meditation, for prayer, for alone time, for deep breathing, for contemplation, pondering, to bring in balance and to raise your spirituality in some way. This is also rejuvenating your spirituality, your approach to spirituality, your practice. So if you meditate for 5 minutes in the morning, you might have prayer for 5 minutes at night. Or if you sit in quiet contemplation in the morning, you're doing a gratitude prayer at night, or reciting some things that you are grateful for. So it's a little bit about adding to your existing agenda. And if you don't have an agenda, this is a beautiful month to sit there and say, okay, what could I do? Maybe I'll do my yoga as part of, I'll bring it into a more spiritual context. Or maybe I'll do some deep breathing exercises. Maybe I'll start to journal and lose myself in thoughts. Maybe I'll write poetry about some of the conflicts I've had in my life and allow healing to come out of that. And I think there's something sparkly, for lack of a better term, about spirituality this month for you, that you're drawn a little bit more to spirituality, to prayer, to meditation, to doing some, maybe some ancient forms of relaxation, or our body and muscle control, or mind, strengthening your mind, your body, and your spirit. And we have Temperance. So Temperance is having more by having less. Temperance is finding that right concoction, just that right mix. You know how one person can make this cake and it's so fantastic, and they give everybody the recipe and we all go home and we try it and it doesn't even come close to what they had. Or maybe it's really close, but I'm missing something. It's just not quite perfect. And this is about really understanding the balances in your life to make that perfect cake that nobody can duplicate. This is about understanding the balance that needs to be in your life in order for you to feel the balance in your life, in order for you to feel the harmony in your life. So, with COVID-19 keeping us all indoors, this is a perfect time to go within and really be truthful with yourself about what you truly want. And love yourself enough to allow healing to come in, to allow closure where closure is needed. It's a time to become the mystic in your life, really, with these cards, and see your future evolving in front of your eyes before it actually happens, so that when you actually do, it's almost like deja vu, that you dream it into existence. It's very much the possibility that you could dream something into existence in your life, something that you will have a passion for, a love for, a desire for. Absolutely. We have the Empress. Now, Empress is work and career. So this is really, you could be starting your own home business. You could be changing careers. You could be taking some kind of course online to switch your job, enter into a different field. You've got time, use it wisely. And if you don't have time, well, make the time and then use it wisely. This is all about planting your seeds for your tomorrow. This is all about dreaming of what the possibilities can be in your life. Now, the sun isn't coming into your sign for what, another month or so. So this is the time to really allow yourself some closure in your life and some perspectives coming in. So know that you don't have to run out and get these seeds in the ground, or they're not going to take hold. It's probably a good thing to make sure that the soil is prepped to plant that new seed, that you've got all your ducks in a row, that everything is in alignment, so that when you plant that seed, it's perfect harmony. It is the most thriving of conditions to step into that goal, that dream, that desire. And it has to be passion. It has to be love attached to whatever it is. Whether it's something that you're going to do in the community, or are doing in the community, or in the workplace. The Two of Pentacles. There's two sides of every coin. And when it comes to relationships, you're really coming to some conclusions, perhaps, about which ones matter, which ones don't, who you want to be aligned with and who you do not, what group of people that you want to hang with and what ones you don't want to. And you're also looking at, can I be my true, authentic, unique self in the presence of this person, in the presence of these people? You could be looking at what needs to happen in order for there to be balance, because one of those coins is up a little higher than the other, and this is in your love and relationship zone. So you may be looking at partnerships, relationships, whether it's a best friend, a family member. Just a dry throat, I promise you. I just need a sip of water, and I'm just talking too much right now. It could be weighing things out so that there is a true balance. We did have temperance in there as well. So there could be, a new focus that needs to be within certain relationships. And understanding where that true balance is. I really get that true balance within relationships. There has to be a two-way street. There has to be a give and take. They have to lift you up as well as you lifting them up, supporting them, loving them, caring for them. It could be a partner. It could be a child. It could be somebody within the workplace even. Absolutely. The community. But somebody close to you. I think you're looking at those close relationships. And understanding if they have value, if they have meaning, if you want to grow that value, if you want to grow that meaning. If you feel they need to give more or you need to give more, and have those conversations about exactly that. And you may be even finding yourself in group atmospheres. Maybe it's something online, working out situations that you are in within relationships, and listening to other people's opinions. And once again, we're opening up our perceptions to what can be instead of what was. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is your dreamscape. This is your spiritual energy. This is a brand new passion, spirituality, love that is igniting within you and will spread out to all the corners of the earth, perhaps. This is about you celebrating joy in your life, happiness in your life, and seeing it in your dreamscape. So, meditation. I have the I Love Me meditation. Do it every morning. Or better yet, get some post-it notes, get a stack of them, and just write down on each one of them some of the things that I tell you to say, and hang them on your bathroom mirror and where you look, on the TV screen, on the wall, on the rear view mirror. If you are going out, it'll be there for you to read. In about 2 weeks or 4 weeks or a month's time, or I guess that'd be 4 weeks, wouldn't it? Or if you have to make a fast run out for some more groceries or something, those quick trips, it'll be a reminder of just how beautiful you are, and the talents, the abilities, the creation of who you can become, and seeing it, absolutely seeing the beauty of who you are and how you can shine that light in the world, inspire others, perhaps definitely touch others' lives. The Star. This is making the impossible possible. Wow. Really the entire month for you is, tapping into that primal power, that energy within you, and realizing the beauty of who you are, your talents, your abilities, of what you can give to the world, of what you do so naturally that other people struggle to do at all. This is making the impossible possible. This is seeing how you can do something different, unique, your own way, your own style, your own groove, your own fashion, your own design. This is, the perception. So go with the flow. When you are getting information, just don't shut it down. Analyze it. Understand why that information is being given to you. When you find yourself in a conversation, ask yourself, what am I to take away from this conversation? Am I supposed to grow closer to one of the people within the conversation? This is making the impossible possible. This is seeing a brand new future for yourself. This is embracing your unique thoughts, the unique you, and bringing it to the stage. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.